In this tutorial in Microsoft Excel, I'd like to take you through the simple step of importing data from an external source of two kinds. One is comma-separated values. The other is a text file. And I have examples of both that I created in Notepad on the screen. The one on the lower right here is what's called a text file. And the items are separated by a tab character. For example, if I wanted to add another one here, I would go Saturday, press a tab key, Brian sells 5, Mandy sells 2, AJ sells 6, and Kelly sells 11. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. And so now I can import the candy sales. We'll show you how to do that. That's a text file. I'll close that one out. The other one we have here is called a CSV file. The acronym stands for comma separated values. And so we'll add one here. We'll go 8, 5, 19. And so we have spaghetti. And that would be our main dish. Our vegetable will again be peas. Our fruit will be bananas. And the other thing that we will serve at the meal might be, let's say, soda. Some kind of special soda. Now you notice in the line above I have a comma and another comma. That means this field is blank. So there is no fruit on 8,4,19. So we'll go ahead and save this file. This is comma separated values. Now let's try to import both of these into our sheet. I'm going to click on the Data tab to do that. Then I click on I'll click down here, Data, Get External Data. And it says, where do I want it? Well, I want it from a text file. In either case, text will import either CSV or my tab delimited document, which is regarded as a pure text file. Let's do the candy sales one first. I'll click on that and click on Import. And so it asks me how it's delimited. I should show the import row. Does it have a header? Well, it certainly does here, so I'll click on that. And then I'll click on the Next button at the bottom. And it did detect here that these were separated by tabs, so I'm good to go on that. And it gives me a preview in the window here. I'll click on the Next button. And then it gives me the option of the format for each column. Column 1 is general. I'll click on column 2. And again, I have limited options right now. General converts numeric values to numbers, date values to dates, and all remaining values to text. So that's fine here. If we wanted to override some of this, we would. And so I'm not going to mess with these. This just gives me the formatting. Then I'll click on Finish. It says, where do I want the import to go? Do I want it at that cell? I'll click over here. We'll import it at cell F1 just for fun. Click on OK. And now I have my table. I can go ahead and go to the Home tab here and easily format these as unit sales or number sales or dollar sales. For fun, let's make them all currency. And we can take this information here, we can make it bold, we can create a table out of it, and we can also do totals if we want to. So that would give me a way to import that information in that particular document. Let's do another import. We'll import down here. So we'll go again to Data, Get External Data from Text. And this time we'll do our CSV, our meals document, and click on import. Again, it's trying to guess what we're going to do with it. It does have headers. I'll click on next. Is it tab? No, it's separated by comma. Unclick the tab. And now it was able to detect what we have here in our rows and columns. And I'll just click on next. We're not going to mess with this information. Well, this is a date, so we'll format this as date since it lets me do that. And I'll click on finish. And we'll import it at this location. And now we have our table. Notice that the area that had a space, 2 commas and no space between, came out as empty. And so again, we can take this information and we can format it. We can actually take the entire table and say format as table and give it a style. And I'll click on OK. And remove external connections. Yes, there we go. So here I have a table with my information. So there's all kinds of things you can do once it's in there, but to get either a CSV, or, which is what this was, or to get a text document imported into Microsoft Excel is a pretty simple process once you click on Data and Import.